You've grown, your offers have changed, your clients have shifted, but your message, that's still where you were 2 years ago. And because of that, you're second guessing everything you're doing. You're up late rewriting your website and constantly panicking and overworking, wondering, do I need a new website? Should I start a podcast? Maybe now is the time to write the book. Do I need to hire someone to do ads or social media? It's getting overwhelming, right? Now, before you go down that rabbit hole, I want you to pause with me. Because in this video, I'm sharing the complete system I use with my clients to help them realign themselves and their message so they can reconnect to the real work of what they're trying to achieve and start attracting clients from that place of alignment, not this place of panic. Hi, I'm Selena Woodward, a business coach who works with people who are ready to grow and scale their business without betraying their values or burning out. In this final episode of our series, Building a Message That Attracts Clients, I'm pulling back the curtain on my messaging magic system. You've heard me talk about it so much. It's time. And I'm not going to tell you just what it is, but I'm going to reveal the secret of how it works. Now, if you've been watching this series, this should be no surprise to you. And if you have, thank you. What is your favorite episode so far? Comment below, because that's really fun and I'd love to see what the general consensus is. I hope, regardless, that you've had plenty of ahas in this 5-video series. And if you haven't seen any of the others, check above my head right now. There'll be a card that will take you straight to the beginning. Alternatively, dive in at the deep end with me. Let's just jump in and stay curious. So as a business coach, here's what I see over and over again. We've got this beautiful soul who's purpose-driven and has built a business around something that's really close to their heart. They've grown it, they've got to a certain point, and then they've got stuck, or it feels like they're stuck. Because their business has grown and they haven't given themselves the opportunity to grow into it, with it, or through it yet. You see, you've evolved. Your clients have evolved too. But the way you're talking about your work hasn't evolved because you haven't given yourself an opportunity to honor that growth, honor that transformation in yourself and in the work you're doing. That can feel like constant plate spinning, like you're trying to keep everything going. You've got all these things happening and it feels really overwhelming because when you're working in your business from that place of the old version of what you're doing, it's really hard to make the right decisions, to delegate the right tasks because you're not aligned with it anymore. Do you feel that? Have you experienced that? Hit like if you have. A like in solidarity. Not because we like the feeling. It's not fun. This episode is designed to give you a chance to just breathe, to take a moment to pause, to step back, and to look beneath the surface of what's really going on in your business. Because your business is calling out to you for a little bit of growth. It starts off with that feeling that something's not quite right, something's off, it's scattered, it's spinning too fast, chaos. I let it get that far sometimes. Let's avoid that, shall we? That discomfort, that's not failure. That is a call to pause, to slow down and tune in. And often what we do instead is we just run faster. So let's acknowledge that right now and let's instead just pause and listen to that chaotic energy and just stop and notice. We're going to spend some time today looking at what's still true about your business and what needs to come out, what needs to emerge so you can get out of that feeling. Sound good? Give me a like if that sounds good. Okay, so most businesses, you see, are never really taught how to re-anchor into the essence of their business, to the deeper purpose behind your business and the growth that you want. Instead, all the books that we read teach us to focus on things like the profit margin, monthly recurring revenue, annual recurring revenue, client retention, churn if you're a software business. And all of these things are important. They are a part of the puzzle. But none of those things will move in the direction you want to until you anchor yourself back to your purpose. So if you're feeling spinny and dizzy, let's pause and do that. And that's what I do in my Messaging Magic program, because that misalignment is causing tension. Your heart work, your soul work is being buried in the busyness, and that's why you're feeling burnt out. That's why you're losing energy, because you've lost connection to your why. All that busyness is either not necessary or needs reframing so that it fills you up. It feels great and it fills your enthusiasm and your bucket up. My clients work with me in Messaging Magic, not just for copy, but because they want to really reconnect deeply with the message they're trying to send through their business, with the work they're trying to do through their business. This is about realignment. This is about truth, not just content, although it works brilliantly for both, let me tell you. So when your message feels off, when you're misaligned with what you're doing, you're saying I do this to the client, but it's not resonating with them and bringing it in, it's because you haven't reconnected with the truth of your message just yet. Instead of moving faster and redoing your website and hiring an ads person, there's a moment that needs to happen before that. Like I say, there's a moment where we need to notice the chaos, pause, stop, listen, lean in, and then make an informed choice that's going to help us on that aligned path. You with me? When you move too fast and you create a website, you hire a social media person, you get some ads going, you write another lead magnet, you recreate your product, you write a book, you do a podcast, and it still feels like you're not getting anywhere, we're probably hitting the mistakes we made in episode 1, aren't we? Really? So if you go back and listen to episode 1, that's the kind of message you send when you haven't done this work. It's above my head now. Go check it out if you haven't watched it already. None of us will ever manage to land in that rooted clarity of alignment without doing this piece, without doing this work. It just can't happen. And you might think you can do it by yourself, but my clients often tell me that I see things in them that they can't see. Have you experienced that before? So you might be able to make a brand script by yourself reading the book, but having someone by your side means that they're going to help you see things you can't see. And that is what I love to do. I love to help businesses find the pieces of their puzzle, redefine them, and turn them into something clear, defined, and really soul connected. It's my favorite thing to do. So as I say, Messaging Magic program is not just about marketing and fancy words. It's about using language, using reflection, using connection to self to rewrite the brand script of how you show up for your clients, who your clients are, how you are the guide, and what you do to help them, the transformation that you help achieve for your clients, the 3 steps they need to take to work with you, what will happen if they choose not to work with you, what will happen if they do. It is a complete story arc of what is really going on for you, your sole purpose, who you serve, how you serve them, and how people can take action and work with you. It is so fun. And it's something you need to do every couple of years or whenever you feel this scattered, chaotic feeling. If you've got a great brand script, that chaotic feeling can be solved very quickly by rereading the brand script and asking yourself, is this thing I'm about to do going to meet the needs of this customer? Does it speak to their problem, why it's not okay, why it is I am the person to remove the barrier that's in their way? Is this thing I'm writing, this product I'm creating, actually doing that and removing that barrier? As soon as you have this brand script, we use it in a way to clear things, to help you make decisions, and therefore grow your business faster. Now, there's often some really deep soul work involved because I've watched my clients come to the guide section and be in tears by the end because it's suddenly hitting them that, my God, yes, I can do this. And this is what I do. And this is powerful. And to me, it was really obvious, but to them, they haven't allowed themselves the time to shift into that space. So Kirsty, who I shared with you last week, and I'll put her video testimonial just here, talked about a death and a rebirth when we worked together because she stepped up into this deeper version of herself as the guide, the person who's solving the problem, supporting the hero, the client on their journey. Going through this process together helped her to deeply, deeply, deeply transform and transmute that stuff. So she grew with her business. Whereas before, I think her business was over here and she was stepping back, and that's not alignment. Yeah. So it's simple things like that. I use the story brand framework to shed a light on the shadows in your business so you can intimately get to know them and you can grow through that. I do that with lots of techniques. So one of the first sessions you'll do with me involves a visualization or a meditation where I take you on a journey and I ask you to see things. I ask you to be in a waiting room and to watch your potential clients, look at their body language, feel what they're feeling before they work with you. What are they hoping you're going to do for them? You take them to a space where you work with them and you listen to their problems, and their problems appear out of their mouths into bubbles in the sky. And you look at those problems and they change color depending on how they're feeling. They're heavy, they're light. We're exploring their problems in more than one dimension. We're allowing you and giving you the opportunity to really, really embody what is going on. Not just, oh, they really need therapy because it's hard. That's vague, okay? What is actually going on? And that is going to be different. I don't care if you all do marriage counseling. The person you're called to serve will have slightly or very different issues than somebody else. That's why it's not about competition. Everybody has their own energy and frequency, and what we're doing is working out who it is that you're actually called to serve in a really deep, soulful way. It's beautiful. It's really gorgeous. And then you're asked to think about your products and how they connect. Can you solve all those problems with your products? If not, the products that don't solve those problems need to go away. They're probably the ones that sell the least anyway. So this is what I mean. We're opening a conversation. This whole journey using the 7 parts of the story brand script is my way of navigating to all the beautiful parts of your business. And then we can look at that script through a lens across the whole of your business if you want to. It's really fun. Lots of my clients at the end, even if we just do 2 sessions together in the base package of this, think, oh my goodness, I've heard them so many times, say, I wish I'd done this sooner. I have been struggling and this is so obvious. This is again why you need someone to journey with you. So I'll do things like I will pull a tarot card with you when you get here. And that often reveals a theme. So for example, if I see, I don't know, let's think the 2 of Wands in my deck, then I'm probably going to ask you about balance between passion or balance between body and mind and heart and soul. We're going to look at the balance in your business. The tarot cards give us a point of conversation. Our brain loves symbols. It loves to interpret symbols. I don't tell you the answers. And I always tell my clients, I am not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to show you what you already know, what's already inside you. And you're going to have so much inspired action by the end of it. Trust me. And release of emotions, like the tensions, the realizations, they're huge. They're beautiful. I love those moments. So we've got visualization, we've got the symbolism in tarot, we've got the business strategy or the marketing strategy of story brand. And then, of course, you've got my years of experience as a business owner, where I can hear when things are lurking under the surface. Like my client, Tanya, who left me a message the other day about something that was feeling a little off in her business, a choice that she had made, which I totally support. But what made me laugh was she said, I can already hear you going, interesting. I've been working with Tanya long enough now that she knows when my spidey senses are going to tingle. And then that's when she can either follow some of the tools and strategies I know she has now to work out what that is, or make an appointment with me and we will deep dive and uncover whatever it is that's getting in her way of progressing her business. That's what I do. And the Messaging Magic Framework is a beautiful package that begins that journey with a really strong story arc for who you are, why you're here, who you serve, and how you help them. So if you're watching this and thinking, this sounds awesome, a business coach who uses strategies, tried and tested strategies in her own business, she's built businesses, she gets this, but also gets this inner knowing piece and gets this thing about our brain needing to catch up, about space, holding space, using the story arc to really dive deep so you can make informed decisions and stop the chaos, stop the plate spinning, and be a peaceful decision-making machine who is very, very at peace with what she or he is doing. If this sounds like, yeah, please, that sounds awesome, then I want you to reach out to me. And there are 3 ways you can work with me in the Messaging Magic program. I've got 3 levels, so you can choose. The first one involves just 2 90-minute sessions where we do that work with the brand script. We create your brand script. We dive deep into the soul of your business in doing so. And you walk away with that story arc that you can use to make a lot of decisions about your business, as discussed. The second option is for those of you who are ready to have that story arc and then move straight into the process of using the language in that story to start attracting clients. Because in the second version, we do those 2 90-minute sessions and then we work towards creating a wireframe for a website or some form of content that you can take out into the world and experiment with. And the third one, which is my Messaging Magic Pro package, takes you to a whole new level. This is for the business owner who fully wants to step in as the guide, who is ready to do that purpose-driven work that they've always wanted to do, to take it to the next level. We integrate strategy with visuals, with nurture sequences, with lead magnets, all from that place of that story script, the brand script. We're going to bring your voice, your office, your energy into full alignment. What? It's awesome. And each step is absolutely tailored to who you are, because my job is to hold space and use and pull these techniques and strategies in to help you understand who you are, how your business is serving the world, and how you align that together. So if you're still watching, you are not here by accident. You've been sent here. Hi, it's good to see you. You're growing a business and your message hasn't caught up. And hopefully you understand now that the word message is not just about copy. You know this because you're feeling out of alignment and you want to stop it. You want to stop the crazy train and you want to be able to make cool, calm, informed decisions about what's next for you, your business, and the impact you're going to make in the world. That's what we do with Messaging Magic. A full transformation, a strategic framework married with intuition, tarot, visualization, whatever you need to reconnect with the soul of what's going on here and do the work to get where you need to be in full alignment. This is the right decision for you if you want to remove all that chaos and you want to be clear about what is next. You want to make sure that what you're speaking into the world is aligned with what your clients desire and what you offer. If you want to stop wasting time and money on things without doing this piece first, because that is the messaging mistake, episode 1, that I see all the time. We know this works. I have shared with you many transformations during this series. And if you're keen and as excited to work on this as I am, I know that you are the right person. I want you to head to selenawoodward.com/magic and check it out. Click that button to book a consultation. Just do it. You and I, we're going to have a chat. I'll bring a coffee. You bring a coffee. Let's see if we resonate and I'm the right person to support you on this journey. This is the moment where you get to choose to shift from the chaos into something way, way more aligned and calm and feeling fabulous. If you're feeling burnt out, you don't need to. If you're wondering what your next move is, I can help you with that. Head to selenawoodward.com/magic. Book a call. I can't wait to meet you.